Chelsea Green, totally shocked by her release. Confirms door is open for a WWE return. Hey there, hope you all are doing great. We are very close to 21k subscribers. Let's reach 25k subscribers as soon as possible. I know your power, guys, you guys can do it. Don't ignore it, let's reach there together. Chelsea Green's WWE release was one of the most surprising developments from the past week. The former NXT Superstar was earmarked to be one of the future stars of the women's division. Chelsea Green revealed during her first post-WWE interview on Fightful Select with Sean Ross Sapp that she was totally shocked after being informed about her release. Chelsea Green was more fearful about a potential WWE release in previous years, and the present situation admittedly caught her by surprise. However, the former Impact Knockouts champion understood WWE's reasoning behind the move, and she was even given a heads up before the official phone call. I actually was totally shocked, laughs. Not going to lie, I was totally shocked. I understand it, you know, I wasn't used, and of course, when I was used, I broke my arm. So, I was definitely shocked. And in previous years, when they have done the releases, I was expecting more throughout those releases. I was kind of ready last year, and you know, times before, but this time I was very shocked because I know my potential in the company and I know what I bring to the table, which is something different, you know, character work and acting skills and promo abilities, and that is something I know I will thrive at when I'm able to show that. So, yeah, I was totally shocked. Chelsea Green was aware that WWE was planning a few roster cuts, and she received a text about the same, which in hindsight, saved her from a potentially embarrassing situation. Thankfully, I was given a little bit of a heads up, a little warning, hey, they are cutting people. I was able to mentally prepare myself just in case, because I will say, if I hadn't gotten that text letting me know, I would have thought that phone call was for my debut, and that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, I'm so thankful that I was forewarned because I was ready to debut, you know. It would have been a total shock, and who knows what the hell I would have done then. He was very nice to me about it, Chelsea Green on her phone call with John Laurinaitis. Chelsea Green confirmed that it was John Laurinaitis who informed her about the WWE release via phone call. The 30-year-old wrestler said that she knew Johnny Ace from before her WWE days, and he handled the challenging call with utmost professionalism. Yes, that's what they said to me. You know, he was very, very sweet to me. We have known each other since pre-WWE days just because I have a good relationship with the Bellas and the Bellas' mom. I love them all. So he was kind of tied into that relationship. He was very nice to me about it. You know, I'm sure that's a hard call to make over and over again. Chelsea Green appreciated John Laurinaitis' straightforwardness, and she was glad to have had the conversation with him. Yeah, he knows what he is doing with those calls, and I do really like the fact that he is so straight up. I really appreciate someone that's really straightforward and doesn't bullshit with me, because I'm not a bullshit, and that has got me in trouble in the past, but I feel like, in the long run, it just works out better for everyone when you just cut the shit, get straight to the point, and so, I'm glad I got that call from him. Chelsea Green also added that WWE is indeed a revolving door, and the company didn't rule out the possibility of her return somewhere down the line. Chelsea Green cited Jinder Mahal as an example and said that many ex-WWE stars have proven their worth and returned to achieve success in the promotion. However, Chelsea Green doesn't believe in waiting around, as she is focused on the next chapter of her career. Chelsea has always been the one to leave the party before it ended, but she was unceremoniously booted out this time. Chelsea Green added that she could go back to the WWE party as it will be alive and kicking. It definitely was. They, you know, kind of say the same thing every time, which is that WWE is a revolving door. And we've seen that happen, especially when we saw Jinder come back and people like that, and become the champ, you know. So, I know that's a possibility. I know that sentence is true, but with that being said, you can't sit around and wait, and I'm just not that type of a person to sit around and wait. I never have. Maybe that's why I've done well in wrestling, because I always leave the party before the party was over, and even though I didn't leave the party this time, I got kicked out, the party is still going, and I can still come back, and the party will still be going.